Now you have a child. If you never liked the way I raised you, change it for your child.
I just feel like there's some things growing up that I don't agree with.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
There we go. Okay, so tomorrow is New Year's. I just want to say Happy New Year's. I just got off work. I'm working 2 jobs now because your boy needs money. So I just want to give you guys a mental update for the series. My mind honestly is all over the place. It's gonna be a crazy few days, I guess. I don't know. So today we're going to my parents' house because I have to pick my son up, but also I want to talk to my parents and just kind of be on the same page with them and kind of just be like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I love you guys and I just want us to like be able to better our relationship. Alright, I guess talk about me growing up. Like, how was that? Me growing up as a kid.
You was a handful.
And how was that handful?
Well, let me see. Grandpa was watched you one time. You took your bike and disappeared. You went clear up the road to the church. Gave your grandpa probably a heart attack. One time when we moved down there, you disappeared. You was down the road, down the lane, across the road, playing with some other kids' toys. Trust me, you was a very handful. And you got older. Yeah, you kind of settled down after that. Probably when you got middle school. You started settling down, being distanced. And I had a little problem with you in school. You wanted to fight, even though I told you not to. I just remember getting that phone call the same day I told you don't fight.
I bet. After you said if they touch you first.
Yeah, if they touched you first, but they didn't touch you first. When I got to the school, you thought it was funny. You standing at that door laughing, thought it was funny. But you remember what I did to you? I smacked you. I told you, do not fight in school. Then I looked at the lady and said, you want to call phone service? Go ahead. I don't care. Because I don't condone the fighting unless they hit you. And that kid did not hit you. He just come back from another school to that school.
What are you talking about?
The one kid.
Well, we had that meeting?
Yeah.
He tried to stab me.
That was not in school.
Him. Oh, I'm so sorry that they tried to suspend me because I wanted to fight someone that tried to stab me.
He didn't try to stab you in the school. But it doesn't matter. So, I mean, you had your ups and downs, and you're bad and you're good. Otherwise, I mean, you were a very pretty good kid. You graduated. By the skin of your butt, but you graduated. Then you got your own apartment.
You got a shower?
Yeah, and then you wound up, got a child. You're a good father. You are holding your own. I mean, got your apartment. You're working. If you stay long enough at a job.
Oh.
Hey, you wanted this. I'm letting you know, and I'm all right.
Let's talk about you, both of y'all.
I am bipolar. I got depression, and I have anxiety. When you have kids, that doesn't help. But I really didn't know I had bipolar until I had a problem with your other brother.
How do you think that affected us growing up?
Well, let me see. I didn't think it really affected you, only when you gave me a hard time and then I went off the wall.
You don't think that you got triggered a lot of the times for no reason?
No, usually you get triggered is because something is going on with your life.
Yeah. If someone took a shower too long, you would get pissed.
Oh, no.
If someone
You want to talk a shit. Oh, yeah.
You would get
because
pissed.
I'm OCD too.
Yeah, and you, like I said, you don't think that affected us growing up?
It might have, But as yous were growing up, I was trying to teach yous guys to be responsible.
To shut the water off, to shut the electric off.
Oh yeah, because to teach you responsibility. And it ain't like I did it every day, all the time.
You did it to me all the time.
Oh, because you took hours in the bathroom.
No, I did not.
First of all, when you're paying utilities and you're on a fixed income, you have to be conservative. Even if you're working, it's nice to be conservative. It's called responsibility.
Yeah, I know that, but the way you did it was so spiteful.
But it's not to be spiteful, because like I said, I've taught all you kids responsibility. There is times that you didn't want to do the responsibility, and then it kind of makes me feel mad because, you know, are you kids going to have that responsibility when you get up on your, and out on your own?
Nope.
Right now, what do you have? You're barely stringing onto an apartment.
I know.
You're barely stringing to keep your car. So, I mean, it's not things that you want to nitpick, oh, because you're bipolar, you're this and you're that. I'm trying to teach you guys the responsibility. Me and your father, like I tell everybody, oh, you kids, me and your dad is not going to be around forever. You've got to learn to hold your own. I understand, and what I've already said to all of you kids, you did not like the way I raised you. You have the opportunity to change it with your own children. Now you have a child. If you never liked the way I raised you, change it for your
I
child.
just feel like there's some things growing up that I don't agree with.
But you're still living, aren't you? You're still alive, aren't you? You're not dead.
Do you think that we have a close relationship?
Yes and no. You know, if it's something you don't like what me or your dad says, you walk away. You keep your mouth shut. But you don't, because you're as hot-headed as I am.
But you want to know why? Because literally every word that comes out of your mouth, oh, I'll hit you, shut the F up, like I'll smack you in your face, like.
Oh yeah, well.
You don't talk to somebody like
that. People.
I understand when I'm a kid you could say that, but when you get older, you start to realize, like, damn, like, why is like someone talking to me like I'm someone on the street?
Right. I am your mother. Okay. Point is, it's the way life goes.
At the end of the day.
And at the end of the day, when you became a teenager, you became very disrespectful and despiteful to me.
I did?
Yes, you did.
I see that story completely different.
Ask your father.
There's so many times where I would literally just do something, you would get pissed.
And there's a lot more people worse than I am.
I know there is, but at the end of the day, I feel like you don't take accountability for some of the things that you do.
I take accountability for everything I do.
You don't think that there's times that you started things for no reason? That you would get mad, upset, and mad?
Okay, I'm not a perfect mother, and I never said I was perfect. Every parent has their faults. And I'm going to sit back and tell you right now, your child is going to say the same thing. If he's not going to like something, he's going to feel the same way. You could have done it different. And then you're going to have to answer the same way you're asking me to answer. Oh, why it didn't change. Why were you like this? Why were you like that? Every parent raises their kids to their ability. There is no parent out here in this world that is perfect. Not one. And if somebody says they're perfect, there's something wrong with them. I never said I was a perfect parent, but I raised my kids to the best of my ability. And I tell you one damn thing, and you can note it right on there. You should thank God that you were treated like a king comparing from what my life was treated. As I grew up. I grew up not being able to eat. Not to be able to watch TV. Not to be able to go outside and play. Never had kids to play with. Always locked in my bedroom. Oh, we can get into more detail why this is all happening. But you know what? I made one promise to God when I had kids. I was never raising my kids the way my mother raised me. And to this day, I don't speak to my mother because the way my mother has raised me. Because she doesn't want to admit she was wrong. I used to get my ass whipped because the dishes weren't done right. I used to get my ass whipped when the laundry wasn't folded right. Me and my sister. So if you think you've had a bad life, Put yourself in my shoes as I grew up.
My thing is, I don't think I had a bad life, but
No.
I think that what you went through growing up, you kind of, I feel like it triggers certain things to where you kind of take that anger out on other people.
And maybe, because the counselor said the same thing. But the point I look at, I never subscribed myself to be a perfect mother. I think I've done a hell of a lot better than what I had when I grew up. None of you kids are hurt. You've grown up. You've all come out very good at not being in trouble with the law. So I think I've done a damn good job. But I love you kids all the same. I push because I want you to be better than me. Better than what I've had in life. When you was growing up in your teens, you was very disrespectful and despiteful to me.
Yeah, because of the things that you did.
Oh, no. I don't think I've ever done anything. Wait a minute. I don't think I've ever done anything that bad.
There's
Yes.
plenty of things I can say.
No.
The one time when me and him got in a fight, you called Children's Services and said I started that. I didn't start that.
Yes, you did with your mouth.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
With my mouth. You got mad because you wasn't on medicine yet. You got mad for some stupid ass reason, and he got in it because he thought that I was the one starting stuff, and then he put his hands on me and then put marks on my face.
No, he didn't put marks on your face. You were rumbling on the carpet.
Put marks on my face.
Carpet.
Called Children's Services. They came to the school and said, "Why you have marks on your face?"
Oh, I never called Children's
Yes, you
Services.
did. You told Joanne. You said, "I'm gonna call Children's Services."
No, they went to the school.
No, they came to the
You told
school.
Joanne, you answer because she said a caseworker, she had to report it. That's what she
They
did.
came to the school and said,
Yeah,
"What
they
happened?"
lied to you.
Your mom said that she was gonna call Children's Services.
I never said that. I never
They lied
called.
to you like they lied to Rafael.
They literally came to the school and I told you, said, "I know, I called them."
I never
Yeah.
called Children's Service.
Yeah.
I said I know they came to my house.
Yeah.
Yes, they showed up.
Only she up there with the other one. The other one don't know nothing.
I never called Children's Service.
That's it. That's what they want to tocarme.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how you don't remember none of this shit.
I
Are
do
you going to
remember.
remember when you had broken up with and the shit you were doing, and how many times I've tried to talk to you and say, if there is something going on, let me know.
What are you talking about?
And when I finally got you to counseling, when I found out you was cutting yourself.
Like I hated my life. Like I really I got broken up with. I just became like a person I didn't like. I just didn't want to be around anymore. I used to cut myself. This is kind of crazy to explain. I don't do it anymore, but I did have a lot of scars on my arm. Mainly, that's the reason why this arm is almost filled with tattoos.
I've been open and honest with you kids all your lives, and you turned me down and never opened to me. I've never disrespected anything that you kids ever told me. And when this happened, you never told me. I mean, and that's why I tried to...
Rafael now is always looking at her mother.
That's why I tried everything I could to help you out because of your behavior.
They do to his mother.
Your anger issues, and I think a lot of your anger issues came from when did what she did to you. Yes, I'm sorry. I've always said it, and as a mother, I felt it. That's when your anger issues towards me became hatred. Is when did dirty to you. And I tried to help you, talk to you, and you shut me down. Just like your other part. We don't want to talk with that one, do we?
What are you talking about?
What you discussed with me months ago. You opened to me.
Oh, they already...
I know that. Point is, we knew.
We know.
But I'm not going to force you. But as a mother, I knew.
Think we don't pay attention.
You act like we didn't know nothing about you's kids. We knew about your brother too. But I'm not gonna sit there and treat you any different until you're ready for it. Until you're ready to open about it. See, you think I never cared? I never knew you? I know all you kids. I know your little habits. I know your little tricks. I know everything as a parent. Just because I don't go and take you to the movies and take you here and take you there and do this, do that, I don't love you? I don't care for you? There's other ways of showing love and caring than spending money and going places. But I knew a hell of a lot. But I can't force somebody that doesn't want to talk or does not want to open until they're ready to open. And I already knew a long time ago there was something that was eating you up, and I knew.
That was not it. That was
No,
not
but
it.
that's how your behavior started when dogged your ass.
Rafael doing his this before.
And then the biggest thing is hold your own, get yourself together, and teach him the same way we kind of taught you.
Yeah.
Responsibility. Keep yourself ahead and help him out.
Try to
Ready?
Fire, fire.
Oh!
try to tell John. You can try to do something else. No,
Well, give me a hug. So
You're gonna make money.
Yeah. I love you. I love you.
I love you. Right. Are you done?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.